Well, shall we parlay the gratitude from yesterday over to today and put it all on the table that we're going to continue to be grateful? Listen, you are the reason for the season. You know, the office is made for you. You're not made for the office. Your office is this universe. You are uncontainable, really, very unpredictable, and I swear, very special need. I think we all need to have a handicap thing in our car, right? I know we are all disabled. I know that we are all, well, as I mentioned, not qualified to operate this human motor vehicle, quite frankly, without a lot of assistance. You were living under what I call LUI, living under the influence of a major delusion. The human is meant to have many flaws, many disabilities. I swear, this is how you gain strength, man. You're put in a ring with a tougher opponent, You're the David, and then there's this Goliath giant that's going to wipe you out, and you're this little old human person, and all of a sudden, you reach in a little deeper, and the amazing grace kicks in, and all these special, I don't know, unseen, powerful forces that are just waiting to activate within you come forward, and you win the day. Yeah? Well, you realize that you didn't win the day. You realize that there is already in place the perfection of you and me and everything. So this gratitude season definitely leads us into the love season. And the love season leads us into the gratitude season. And that is just every moment, every day, You are the reason for the season, my dear. The activation of you, the waking up of you is the reason for the season. Going against a tougher opponent, no question about it. But listen, quit fighting though against your limitations. Quit making them wrong. Quit thinking that you're that way. Quit believing that you are so messed up. We are all basket cases, I'm telling you. There's only love can live with us. Come on, let's face it, right? Only love can live with you day after day after day after day and still love you, baby. Now, can you do that? Can you do that? Because until we can do that with ourselves, we're going to have the toughest time really, really unconditionally loving and forgiving and understanding other people. Really a tough time. Until we can just start to chill a little bit and admit it ourselves today, because you're busted, like I mentioned, for LUI. You're no longer able to operate this motor vehicle of your car of your life on your own. You have to hire a designated driver, so you're going to hire, with all your trust and faith, that soul, so you can be soul driven around town, right? And you'll be treated like the VIP that you are of the universe, and you'll have your little handicap sticker in your car, and you'll have special privileges. You'll have special need privileges. Huh? I'll tell you, people realize, this is a special need. So you have a little mercy. You have a little tender mercy, baby. We're laughable. But when we're not in this kind of frame of consciousness, the last thing we want to do is laugh at ourselves. We just implode. We implode. We just think that, despicable me and despicable you. Anyway, but coming off a high from yesterday, coming off the high from the moment your spark of infinite greatness and light and love flew out of the bosom of that infinite fire of infinite spirit, man, the game has been on. So let's just make sure that we are the reason for the season. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. you've got a friend. That's your soul singing to you. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. And it's saying, look, admit yourself into my tender mercy care today. With all of your shenanigans, with all of your quirks, with all of your fetishes, with all of your, as the years go by, the mind kind of seems to not have a screw loose or two, but don't worry about that because it's always got a screw loose or two. We all do. And I think the greatest delusion is that we think we have our act together. Or we're just okay with how we are, We stay asleep to the whole deal. No, there's a whole plan here to put you in a duality that is definitely, powerfully deluding you so that you can win the day by waking up to your immortal self. But how do you wake up to you don't do you don't come out and I'm gonna fight the giant, I'm not gonna fight that I'm just gonna take it on myself. No. You admit yourself into soul training boot camp, number one, or what we call assisted living, soul assisted living, and you curl up in a little ball and you just cry your heart out and let love you until you realize that love is the one that conquers all, and that you're going to stay just totally surrendered into that truth of you. You're going to build your life, create your life around that one truth. You're going to stay humble. You're going to stay completely engrossed in the focus, because you can have a focus even though hell's happening all around you and life's falling apart. You can still have the focus of truth, right? And you hang on for dear life, baby. Every breath is a hang on for dear life, Every breath is, if you look back over these streams, you'll see there's a whole consciousness that's guiding us. There's a whole pathway that's unfolding from stream to stream. I don't know what it's going to be next. That's the most powerful, beautiful thing of it. But there is a real order, a divine order of things. And if you just follow the stream, right, you will see that we've been building up, that everything adds to the next thing. And we just go with the flow. I think we actually get more and more humble and more aware that we can't do this on our own. And we totally start to feel that presence is here to do it for us if we allow ourselves to be in assisted living, because we're LUI, living under the influence. And quite frankly, your license to drive the car your life is rebuked. You have to go into assisted living, or you're going to drive yourself out of control. You're going to drive yourself out of your mind, man. Out of the mind that you need to have to get steady into the heart, right? You're going to crash and burn. See, there's two options for us. We crash and burn in suffering, or we crash and burn and wake up to our true self. See? This is really a crash course in knowing your true self. I would highly recommend that from this moment on unto eternity, when you're wide awake and smiling because of everything that we share here, and that truth starts to dawn on your consciousness, that you admit yourself into assisted living, and you don't try to drive the car of your own life, man, and you give the controls over to your higher self, right? And you snuggle up with that higher self and do everything in your power to hang on for dear life, because your higher self will take you on the ride of your life, the joyride of your life, my friend. Huh? And to acknowledge that there is a power that is meant to run your life, that is your life, that is you, and you're one and the same with that power. So quite frankly, no, assisted living in the sense of in this duality leads you to all-powerful divine wakefulness. But you got to admit yourself today. Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. First of all, you have to start with the belief that there is this higher power, this force, and everything that is managing everything, right? And is perfect and powerful, and you are always been one with it. Comes that, that's it. We have to start developing that awareness and trust and faith, because that's part of the program here. That's part of waking up, is the trust and the faith and building a bridge. Only you can build that bridge to your awakening. Only you can do that. Trust and faith. We're seriously against great odds here. Seriously. This delusion is so powerful that even the creator of it shudders at the very thought of the delusion that Source created. So we seem to be at quite a disadvantage, But don't you love stacked odds against you, man? I mean, that's how heroes are born, and you are already a hero. Now let's wake up to that truth. Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. How do you know my name? How do you know me? I feel all alone. I feel like no one loves me, Really? Is there a cosmic force that just loves me all the time? I'm telling you, that's what love is. It loves you just the way you are. Isn't that unbelievable? Well, start believing it. It's unbelievable. So start believing it, that someone loves you just the way you are. Are you friggin' kidding me, man? No one can love me the way that I think I am. Oh, yes, but only the divine love. Luckily, we are that divine love, Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. So can you be for real? Can you be forever? Are you really the one for me? Oh, can you be for real? Can you be forever? Are you really the one for me? I sing my song, I pour my heart. See, that's when you start to get onto this game, man. This is when you start to realize this is a trust and faith game. It's an admit yourself into assisted living. It's handing over the keys of your life to your designated soul driver. When you start to get wind of this, that this is the game, you start to win the game, building this bridge of trust and faith. Therefore, you feel like singing. I sing my song and pour my heart. That's the heart of trust and faith. I sing my song and pour my heart. We are never ever apart. That's a trust and faith thing, right? I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. We are never ever, we are never ever, we're never ever apart. Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. Oh, can you be for real? Can you be forever? Are you really the one for me? Oh, can you be for real? Can you be forever? Are you really the one for me? Yes, you are. So I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. We are never ever apart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. We are never ever, we are never ever, we're never ever apart. Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. Somewhere, someone is always loving me. Somehow you know my name. So, can you be for real? Can you be forever? Are you really the one for me? Oh, can you be for real? Can you be forever? Are you really the one for me? Oh, in yes, yes, yes. So I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. We are never ever apart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. We are never apart. Never ever, never ever, never ever apart. So I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. We are never ever apart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. I sing my song, I pour my heart. We're never ever, we're never ever, we're never ever, we're never ever apart. See, we go from the gratitude day yesterday, even more gratitude, and we're adding the ultimate spice of humility to that, you see? And we're going to let go and let love even more than ever before. You see what I'm saying? Because we're moving into the season that is especially designed for you, because you are the reason for the season. We're entering shorter days, so you can now hibernate like a bear and go inside this beautiful fire, this beautiful, warm, loving heart space where you have a little intimate fire going with the one beloved, you see, and you just get all very, very, very intimate during this time of hibernation in this holy season, where the divine forces are so close to you and me as the days get shorter and the nights get longer, and this fire keeps building, this warm fire of intimate love with love itself. Man, oh man, somewhere, someone is always loving me. Hey, not only that, but this moment, this breath takes me to my heart where you, my beloved, are waiting. This moment, this breath takes me to my heart where you, my beloved, are waiting. Huh? How much of this can you take? This is too much inspiration for me. I don't feel like it today. It's all this positivity, man. I got to get real, you know. I got to feel some funk. I got to feel some junk. I got to just kind of stew in my stuff. You know, man? This is too much inspiration for me. This isn't friggin' real. This isn't real. What's real is this stuff, you know? Well, that's okay, too. And you imagine, no, how much love loves you when you're in those kind of funks? When you're in the dumps, baby? Huh? And you've lost all hope? You think you are a piece of, nothing, right? And love still loves you? I'm telling you, you are that love. You are one with that love, never, ever apart. So lighten up. Lighten up. Well, what do we got here? Oh, well. Hey, Vertigo. Oh, I've just been kind of rattling on, My little heart song been rattling on here. I've been streaming, buddy. This is what my job is to stream love live. Right? Good morning, love Mayachi. And Clark, good morning, love. Love and light sustains us. Surrender to this. Let it be love's way, not our way. Oh, yeah. Love's way. I'll tell you, Love's way want you to surrender, man. Be a little baby again. Admit yourself into assisted living immediately and not move a little finger. Ask for help with everything and say thank you all the time, because love is serving you. Love is you. And just make sure that love goes first before your head goes out there today and your emotions go out there and all your petty desires go out there. That's all. Yeah, surrender. Good one, Clark. Yeah, we can drive ourselves crazy. It's a short drive. I know. It's a short drive off the cliff, you know. Off the cliff of happiness, man. It's a short drive off the cliff of the potential. If you stayed on track, you go into happiness. It's a short drive right off that cliff to probably suffering, right? And Fabulous Life Productions, really amazing to see you smile through most of this piece of music. Well, I know, because it ain't me, bud. It ain't me. You know, the greatest part of life is to let it flow through you, man. But hopefully we'll be tuning up and tuning in and purifying, so what flows through us is some positive stuff. But right, it is. It's allowing your soul to smile through your heart, and your heart to smile through your eyes, and then everything smiles through whatever it is you're doing, right? I pour my heart. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Dizzy, it's been a while. Love you. Hey, it's been a long time, man. Just sing, man. I know, right? New theme in the background again. Well, I haven't put that one up there for a while, you know? Yeah, this is my job, man. Love music, yeah, right? I know. So this is a thought. It actually came from a great mystic years ago, and I like to make them into little melodies, you know. My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love. My me. Yeah, this despicable me. Me is, as a human, I'm telling you, every human has a screw loose or two. I put that up there as my first thought. We all do. We're built that way. So that we can, you know, get a little humbler, admit ourselves into divine loving assistant care, and then wake up to the power that we are. We're not going to wake up to the power that we think we are and have a big old friggin' ego that just wants to make life difficult for everybody. No, we got to surrender to that, right? So we accept the truth that my me is love. I am this universe, right? My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love. Man. My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love. My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love. My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love. My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love. Only love, only love. My me is love. Only love, only love. I am love. Only love, only love. My me is love. Only love, only love. I am love. My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love. My need is love, nor do I recognize any other need but love. Only love, only love. My need is love. Only love, only love. I am love. Only love, only love. My meaning is love. Only love, only love. I am love. Only love, only love. My meaning is love. Only love, only love. I am love. I am love. And so are you, and so is everyone. And it's our lucky forever, man. Right? So listen, it's going to be a long, long, long forever. Because forever is long with no end. And why would we not want to be the happiest we can be for that forever? Starting right now. And just let everybody who's on this love line, just let their hearts be cracked open so that love can stream through into each other's hearts on this love line. And let it keep streaming to everyone else in your life, right? Let it stream into all the boogeymen and boogie women of your own kind of stuff that makes things dark and not so happy and all that stuff. Just let it come into all of you, because quite frankly, in your essence, you are love itself. So there's no reason that we need to pretend that we are unhappy, that we are miserable, that we're screwed up and everyone else. Because if you're screwed up, if you think you're screwed up, that's all you're going to see, baby. You're going to see that everybody else is also a mess, But I'm telling you, that's built in. Every human has one or two, actually mini screws loose. So we all need to put our little handicap up on the car when we drive. We're special needs. We really shouldn't be operating a motor vehicle of the car of our life at all, right? We are LUI, living under the influence of a great duality, a great delusion. And quite frankly, if you want to wake up to love, you have to realize that you've just been busted for being under the influence of LUI, not to your fault, but you've been busted by the love force. And the love force is saying, hey, you have got to give me the keys to the car of your life, little ego. Because if you think you're doing something, if you think that you got a cause, if you think that you're going to do anything, no, you got too many screws loose. So love force is saying, give me the keys to the car of your life. I will drive. If you trust love, if you trust me, I will drive the car of your life. And we'll take the most direct route to happiness. We'll take the most direct route to joy. We'll take the most direct route to world peace and brotherhood and sisterhood. We'll take the direct route all the way to soul freedom, baby. Just hand over those friggin' keys, take the back seat, surrender to my game plan, let go of everything you think you know, open your heart and mind, and I will come in and infuse you with the next mission possible, moment by moment, on the thoughts that I want you to have in your head and the feelings and the next mission possible of that perfectly attuned action that is an action filled with light and love and humility and understanding and compassion and forgiveness for all. Done. I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Mary, you just jumped on in time. I'm streaming live, man. I'm streaming love, and it's coming through loud and clear. Dear, is that clear, dear? Loud and clear, Mare, that we are to get out of the way. You're probably not going to the office today. Well, that's good news, Mare, because you're not made for the office. The office is made for you. Yeah, you aren't made for this world. Have you noticed that you don't really fit around here, Mary? And Diz, you don't really fit around here? Well, quit pretending that you do. Quit pretending that you're going to find, these little gingerbread crumbs, and you think you're going to find a little happiness here, a little love here, you're going to find a sense satisfaction here. Well, guess what? It don't satisfy. I can't get no He had it right. Mick Jagger had it right years ago. Satisfaction. I can't get any satisfaction in this physical world. I can't get any satisfaction in just thinking that I am a human, you know? I just can't get no satisfaction. So, Mayor, we're talking about admitting yourself today into a divine assisted living soul space, heart space, trust and faith space, handing over the keys to the car of you thinking you're going to do anything in this life at all that's going to be helpful until you have surrendered to the soul, surrendered to the love force, surrendered to the powerhouse that each of you are, and then we start to get infused. We start to wake up. Wake up. We start to wake up. A great awakening is knocking at our door. A great awakening is knocking at our door. Love grant us the strength, yeah, to welcome the dawn. Grant us the strength to welcome the dawn. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Open our hearts, let's wake up and welcome the dawn. Let's wake up and open our minds. Wake up, let's wake up and welcome the dawn of this moment. You know, it's like dawning on you, right? It's dawned on you. Some of this truth, this stream, right? What we are all about. Not just, this is not an individual. No one's about anything. They're about troublemaking until they wake up to tune into truth, which is this design. This is a world of troubles, man. Let the troubles be. We go surrender, go inside. We're going to wake up to the truth of who we are, and then we're going to come out here and we're going to win the day. We're going to bring the light and love into the troubles. How is that? Till there's no more trouble in River City. Oh, the troubles will be going on, but you won't be troubled by them because you are an invincible, you are immortal, you are all-powerful, you are beautiful, right? One more round. A great awakening is knocking at my door. A great awakening is knocking at my heart. Love grant me the strength to welcome the dawn. Grant me the strength to welcome the dawn. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Open our hearts. Let's wake up. Let's wake up and welcome the dawn. Let's wake up. Let's wake up and open our minds and welcome the dawn. Let's wake up. Let's wake up and open our hearts. Let's wake up. Let's wake up and welcome the dawn. Let's wake up. Let's wake up and open our minds and welcome the dawn. All right. Listen. Pull this stuff in, baby. You know, don't let it just come in one ear and out the other or go your merry way today, thinking that this stuff is going to stick. It ain't going to stick until you allow it to stick. You walk with it, baby. You make these songs. You keep singing these songs today. You keep admitting yourself into, into your soul space, into your heart space, into the truth space. You walk like a ninja, love ninja, man. You walk like a samurai who is single-minded and single-hearted and has a destination on the truth of who they are and who everyone is and what everything really is. You are the reason for this season, my dear. So don't let another season go by and think it's about something else other than a great awakening in our heart. Why? Because somewhere, someone is always loving you. Can that be for real? Is there really a love like that for me? Yes, 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 yes. Just keep saying yes to truth and no to drugs. And no to the delusion, right? Don't make it wrong. Don't say it's any. Don't just keep saying yes, yes, and that delusion will dissolve. And all of a sudden, you'll start seeing smiley faces everywhere. It will dissolve. When you turn on the light, my dear, the darkness vanishes as though it had never been. I'm so happy you all came on the Love Force Revolution channel this morning. I hope that perked you up a little bit. I hope that got some of your 27,000 trillion cells lit up with a cosmic energy, right? A life force that is filled with life that is going to reboot your whole system so you feel better and more energy. Because the more good energy you feel, the more powerful that you become as who you really are. And the end result, we have nothing to do with it. Universe are us. Source are us. Love are us. My me is love, nor do I recognize any other me but love itself. Have a beautiful day. I know you were. Halo, can you play? I wish. Much love. We're the Love Force Revolution. Huh? Have a love blast today, my friends.